Hello, my name is Elisa Slavens. Thank you for this opportunity for me to share some of my passions surrounding environmental education with you. It is my hope that you will find this few-minute snippet of my life intriguing enough to progress me to the next step of your selection process. The first question I was provided is, what is my philosophy on environmental education and who or what most influenced my philosophy? My philosophy on environmental education, although it drives many aspects of my life and teaching career, is actually quite simple. It is founded on the idea that the earth is not something for any one of us, but rather a special resource to be shared. Therefore, it is my job as a citizen of this earth to do what I can to not only preserve and protect it, but to also share its value. The best way to do all of these things is through education. I feel it is my responsibility to share my passion for the environment with as many people as I can, with the hopes that by creating a small disturbance in the calm waters, that a ripple effect will occur. Over the course of my life, a number of experiences and people have influenced my philosophy. Since a very young age, I have been intrigued with nature. My parents were always very encouraging of this, and I spent countless hours outside exploring. That curiosity, however, has never really been satiated. I have always made the effort to expose myself to people with like minds when it came to nature and the environment. In college, I was involved in animal rescue and campus environmental groups. Beyond college, I had the opportunity to work with many people at the Dallas Zoo who were as passionate as I am about environmental education. Finally, in my educational experiences, there have been a variety of people, particularly my advisors, who have helped shape my philosophy on environmental education over the years. The second question I was provided is, what community-related event that I personally participated in impacted me the most? I recently had the opportunity to participate in a fellow PhD classmate's dissertation study. The dissertation study surrounded implementing global education collaborations in a small Texas school district. In the study, I acted as a coach for a team of 5 fifth-grade teachers. The role was, for over the course of the school year, to assist and guide each of these teachers in a global collaboration between the students in each of their classes and another class from around the world. For several of these teachers, we opted to use environmental education as a platform for making global connections. Since the environment is something anyone around the world can experience, the lines that divide cultures quickly dissolve. This idea provided an aha moment for me that will forever shape my teaching philosophy. Here's a sample of one of the international connections that was made. This is of a 7-year-old class in Italy.
We are the giraffes and the chimps, the tigers and lions too. Elephants, monkeys, zebras, don't put us in the zoo, in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
It is experiences such as these that derive the core of my environmental education philosophy. The third and final question I was provided is, why am I interested in becoming the Environmental Education Center Manager for Dallas ISD? It has long been recognized that informal science education proves to be an effective enrichment tool for formal classroom teaching. The successful integration of informal science education into the formal classroom serves to encourage and engage both students and teachers to have positive learning experiences in settings that extend beyond the doors of a school. E.O. Wilson, author of The Last Child in the Woods, made the argument that individuals have an instinctive desire to classify, understand, and devote time to other living beings. He continues that all humans feel drawn to nature and feel the need to be connected to nature in order to reach high levels of self-worth. People appreciate the beauty of nature and often care about a species and their dependence on ecosystems because we can relate to them as sensing beings. However, In a 2004 study that the Association of Zoos and Aquariums published, they described conservation education trends and reported increasing urbanization and technology has separated people from authentic experiences with the natural world, while experiences to superficial representation of nature have increased. In the National Research Council's National Science Education Standards, it is stated, "The classroom is a limited environment. The school's science program must extend beyond the walls of the school to the resources of the community. The hands-on activities that occur in informal science education centers, such as those at the Dallas ISD's Environmental Education Center, directly correspond to the real-world objectives and events. From a constructivist approach, this is the ideal learning environment." In addition, Texas teachers are often required to teach environmental-related content standards and often have little first-hand knowledge of the variety of organisms and the environments that they live in. The National Science Teacher Association's Board of Directors in 2004 stated, "Informal science education institutions have a long history of providing staff development for teachers. Informal science learning centers offer teachers a powerful means to enhance both professional and personal development and science content knowledge and accessibility to unique resources." So environmental education centers, like that of Dallas ISD, are critical for both students and teachers alike. If I stand behind the philosophy in environmental education that I mentioned earlier, which I do, the question then becomes, why wouldn't I be interested in becoming the Environmental Education Center manager for Dallas ISD? One of my personal favorite quotes by Baba Donham summarizes this perfectly. "In the end, we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand. We will understand only what we are taught." Thank you for your time and consideration of my potential for this wonderful opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.